Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back with another college football 2025 preview prediction. And today we got the Baylor Bears, and I am being joined by Baylor Man.
Yes, sir. Loud and proud. Sick 'em.
Yep. So now, of course, we got to talk about last year. So we'll talk a little bit about the Dave Aranda experience. You really don't know what you're gonna get. You may win the Big 12. You may go 3-9. You just don't know.
Yeah, there's been a lot of inconsistency there, but when we've been up, we've been really up. But when we've been down bad. But yeah, I think we feel a lot of confidence heading into this year. A lot of Baylor fans that I've talked to have really high expectations for this year's squad.
Yeah. So of course, last year you did go 8-4. Yeah, eight and five after losing to LSU in a bowl game. Of course, that was coming off of a 3-9 season in 2023.
Yep, we were down bad
Yes,
that year.
yeah, yes. So y'all did start the year out two two 2-4, and you were ready to fire Dave Aranda.
Oh yeah, his seat was scorching hot, but I think the performance against Texas Tech that next week, putting up 59 points, I think that really not only saved his job, but gave the players, the coaching staff, the fans a boost of confidence. And then they just won 6 straight games, and then ultimately losing to the Corn Dogs in the Texas Bowl. But
Yeah,
but yeah, it was definitely an up and down season last season. But racking up 8 wins by after how bad they started. I mean, I'll take that.
yeah. You got a lot of momentum heading into this season. Uh, Now, of course, in recruiting in 2025, so the most recent class, you
Mhm.
did sign the number 37 recruiting class with 22 commits. So you got any freshmen that you're looking forward to seeing playing in the future?
Oh yeah, I would say getting Taz Williams at the wide receiver position. I
Oh,
think that
yeah.
was a huge win for
Yeah.
Baylor. Of course, you getting guys within the state. Um, that always helps. Kamarion Morgan at defensive line,
Yeah.
um, 6'4", 230, from South Oak Cliff, who's one of the powers here in the state. Um, I'm looking forward to see what he ends up doing in the future. Um, but I'm not real sure if some of these guys will end up starting. Although our kicker this season is a freshman, so of course he's going to start. But a lot of who's going to start on offense this year is mostly seniors. We got mostly seniors back on offense. A lot of returning production, um, so that'll help. But the defense, we've got a few senior leaders. Not as much returns as like their offensive side of the ball. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys do in the future. Hopefully, they stick around these days.
Yeah.
The transfer.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, you never know. Yeah. So anyway, so your quarterback, Sawyer Robertson, yeah, he's back.
Yes, thank goodness he's back, and he's a dog. He's one of the Like he's one of the better dual threat quarterbacks in the Big 12. He had, I want to say, he had a little over 3,000 yards passing,
Ye-
3,071.
Yeah, I got the stats right here too. Yeah,
Okay.
3,071 yards, 62.2% completions, 8.3 yards per attempt, 28 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, sacked 15 times, passer rating of 153.7, and QBR of 82.9.
Yeah, having him back is certainly going to help because I mean, if you look at this, if I know we're going to get to the schedule here in a little bit, but you see some of these games that they start out with, it's a very top heavy schedule. I mean, you open up with Auburn at SMU, then end up a couple weeks later playing the defending Big 12 champs, Arizona State. I mean, that's a gauntlet, man.
Yeah. So anyway, so then in your backup quarterbacks, I think Daquan Finn transferred.
Yeah, Daquan Finn transferred back into the MAC, so he's going to Miami of Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't
Then
know. That never really worked out, and it
yeah.
didn't really fit his scheme. But the backup this year is going to be a freshman, Walker White.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got uh Nate Bennett was third string last year,
Nate
right?
Bennett, yeah, that's another
Yeah,
one.
and then you did get Walker White to transfer in from Auburn. So
Yeah,
y'all need to pull up the switch over from recruiting to transfer portal, and then I'll have to go there. There y'all are. Number 49.
yep,
Where I need to. Yeah, I forgot to do the screen share. Yeah, oops, forgot to do that there. That might be more helpful if everyone can see what we're talking about. Let's see. There he is. Yeah.
yep. I want to say he redshirted last year.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
He just,
so he started out his career as a I think he was a high 4-star, but then I think yeah, there it is. He was a 97 overall as a freshman. He did get dropped down to a 90. So uh
if he sticks around, I think our future's pretty bright.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the running backs.
Oh yeah.
Bryson Washington is back.
Yes, I'm so glad he's back. Um, he's going to be one of your every down backs. He's got that. He's got the size. He's got speed too. Like he'll get to the outside. Um, and again, he's had some really good games. But when he got hurt in the bowl game against LSU, I want to say it was just before the first half ended, if I remember right. That's really when Baylor's momentum dropped. But I think
Yes.
he's in
Yeah,
for.
what kind of an injury did he have? Just an ankle or
I can't remember exactly. I think it was his knee.
okay.
Knee.
Okay, so anything serious or
Well, I mean, it kept him out of the game, but
okay.
he's going to be back for.
He's all right. Okay, good.
Oh yeah,
Good. Yes, last year he had 1,028 yards on 175 carries, 5.9 per attempt, and 12 touchdowns. He also had 22 catches for 217 yards and a touchdown.
Mhm. No, it's actually a, head injury.
Oh, okay. So
Um,
so we got a con so we
yeah,
got a concussion. Okay.
yeah, but he's good. He'll be starting week 1.
And then you've also got
Dalton Pendergrass.
Dawson Pendergrass. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, he's more of your, like, 3rd and short, goal line type backs. Um, and that's how he got a lot of those touchdowns. We usually put him in on the, say if Baylor's inside the 5, he's your north south back. He'll pound it up the middle and get you some yards that way.
Yeah. So he had 121 carries, 6.71 yards, 6 touchdowns, 5.5 per carry.
And then Richard Reese transferred, so we
Yeah.
don't
He,
have him
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. He gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured he would be, especially well, after Washington basically
Yeah.
took his spot.
Yeah. He went to, I don't even know what that school is. Yeah. Stephen F. Austin.
Oh yeah, yep, Stephen F. Austin. So that's out in East Texas. They're an FCS school.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dominic Richardson also transferred to New Mexico State. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured he was going to be gone too. He was at Oklahoma
Yeah.
State beforehand.
Okay, so I guess we'll, yeah, and then Sawyer Robertson, is a little bit of a dual threat. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
63 carries, 230 yards, 3.7 per carry, four touchdowns.
yeah.
He did have a long of 45.
Oh yeah,
So
I remember that one. Yeah, he'll get you your yards when you need it. He'll tuck it and run. He's not scared.
nope. Okay, so we got to talk about wide receivers. You do bring back Josh Cameron, and then you lost pretty much everyone else.
Yeah, yeah. Having Cameron back really helps. Like he's a good route runner. He's one of your guys that'll. He's a one of the field stretchers. Yeah, he's one of your speed receivers. So I'm excited that he's back.
Yep, he had 52 catches, 754 yards, 10 touchdowns, 14.5 yards per catch. And then Ashton Hawkins
Hmm.
and Monterey Baldwin and Hal Presley and Keatron Jackson are all gone.
Yeah, yeah. Monterey Baldwin. He was. I thought that he should have gotten more um, attempts, like throwing more. But yeah, he was exciting to watch too. Definitely gonna
Yeah.
miss seeing him.
You do bring back your tight end,
Yeah, Michael Trey.
Michael Trigg, yeah. 30
He-
catches, 339 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch him play this year. He's in for a big season.
Yep. And then we got like this guy's name. Yeah, Matthew Klopfenstein. Yeah.
Offense nine, yeah.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so but out of the transfer portal, you did get a lot of wide receivers.
Mhm.
You got Kobe Prentice from Alabama.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be good at Alabama after his freshman year. At Alabama he showed a lot of flashes, but he never got his opportunity to really be a full time starter. So.
No, I think Williams pretty much took over.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Ryan Williams and Jeremy Bernard. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
that's a good addition.
yeah, And then let's see who else. You got Kobe Wilson, Texas State.
Yeah, Cole Wilson, that's a good one.
Oh yeah,
He's
Cole. Yeah, Cole. Yeah. My
yeah,
bad. Yeah.
no, you're good. Yeah, I think he's going to be more of the slot receiver, kind of like Wes Welker was back in the day. We'll have to see what he brings to the table. I'm sure he'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. You got Louis Brown, Colorado State,
That's a good get.
and Tyler Kirkwood from Southern.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess that's all your players on offense. So we'll look at the stats of the offense from last year. So we got scoring defense. Scoring offense. You were 19th. You had
Hmm.
uh 34.4 points per game.
Yeah, they did put some points on the board last year. That was definitely one good thing about seeing them play, especially as I was mentioning those 6 straight wins later on in the season. And they put up 59, 38, 37, 49, 20, and 45
Yeah,
respectively.
yeah. Let's see. Here we go. And then 20th in total offense,
Hmm.
440.1 yards per game. Yeah, which is actually ahead of Texas and, and Oregon. So
Hmm. A lot of playoff teams too
yeah.
from last
All right,
season.
I guess we'll do rushing and then passing. All right, rushing. Uh,
They're 42nd.
there it is. 42nd. 178.8 per game, 4.73 per carry.
Yeah, they did. They were kind of a sort of a balanced offense last season, but I'd say more so ran the ball. That's how it's been the last several years.
Okay. Anyway, now we got to go look for passing. Passing yards. There we go. Here it is.
34.
34th in passing. Is you got 263. 261.3 per game, and 8.2 per attempt. Okay, so that was pretty good. Yeah, pretty balanced offense. So
Yeah, they did a lot of the your short passes, especially to your speed guys, and they'll get you yards that way. But then um, they had those field stretchers that could get by your defenders, get you some big yards. So we had a mixture of that last season.
yep. All right. So we can talk about your special teams. Yeah, Isaiah Hankins is gone. Yeah, this is the first white guy named Isaiah that I've ever seen. But
Yeah, it was uh,
yeah, he was 19 out of
rough. That's
14 out of 19. Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, he was 4 out of 7 between 40 and 49, and 2 out of 4 on 50 plus. He made everything under 40 though. So
Mhm.
but I think he transferred though. Yeah, there he is right there. Isaiah
Yep.
Hankins. He transferred to. We don't know. We don't know where he's going.
I think he committed to Colorado State. I don't know if that's been updated.
Okay, I guess
Pretty
I
sure he's
I
Colorado
I,
State.
I guess not. Anyway, he decided to leave. We do have Connor Hawkins. It was kind of confusing. Yeah, Hankins and Hawkins. Yeah,
Yeah, how about that?
yeah. So
Yeah, Hawkins. I'm not sure if it's going to be him or Rhett Armstrong, the freshman, that's going to start. We'll just have to see.
yeah, you'll find out on August 30th. So
Yep, 34 days.
yeah. Uh,
I'll be
yeah,
there.
yeah. Then talk about your. Oh, you're gonna go to the game.
Yeah, I got season
Cool,
tickets.
cool. And then your punter. Yeah, Palmer Williams. Look at that. Yeah, 49.3 yards per punt. Wow, that's crazy.
I
Yeah.
think he led the country.
Yeah, did he win the it's called the Ray Guy Award?
I don't think he did.
Well, I think he should. I think he should have. I
He
mean, if
should
he's
have.
getting
But
49.3 yards per punt, yeah.
how about that long of 79?
Yeah, wow.
He's having him back. That'll help, especially when we're trying to pin teams deep. He's always good about that.
Okay. So so now we'll talk about your defense next. So we'll go ahead and look at the stats first. Yeah, the defense was pretty mid last year.
Oh, we were a lot worse than that. We were down bad.
Yep. Yeah, I guess it got a lot. I guess it got better toward the end of the season, but
Uh,
not
it was more
not
for the
really.
offense.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
they
Well,
couldn't. They didn't play the zone defense very well. They lined up in the zone and pretty much got killed every time. But when they played man, they were a lot better. Right there, 79.
here we go. So you were 79th in scoring defense, 26.2 points per game,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's see total. All right, let's look at page 2. There you are. Number 87.
Mm.
Yeah, you were behind Florida State.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah,
I got that.
that's embarrassing
Yeah,
to be
that's
behind Florida State in anything last year. Yeah.
down bad.
Anyway, 386.2 per game.
Oh, yeah, that was torture to watch. I have to get way deep in the.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go straight to page 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
for rushing defense, it's number 72,
yeah,
152 yards per game and about 4 yards per carry.
that's bad.
Let's see,
Yeah, here comes the
passing.
worst one.
It is passing yards allowed.
We got
We're gonna go straight to page 2.
page 3 for that one.
Yeah. No,
Almost
not page 3. You were 94th, 234.2 uh yards per game given up and 7.75
Man,
per pass attempt.
We're right down there with Lincoln Riley defense. That's
Yeah,
you talk
yeah,
about
Lincoln Riley
wow.
defense at 98th. Yeah,
Mm, yeah, that was tough to watch.
yeah, I know. Even Akron had a better passing defense.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay,
Northwestern, Florida.
but you do have a lot of people coming back on defense. You've got like 8 starters back, so
Actually, 5.
5. Yeah, we have Matt Jones to the NFL
Yeah.
to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, there's yeah,
Keaton
there's
Thomas up there's back.
yeah, Trevin Maye, yeah, is gone. But what about
Yeah, he's
Keaton
back.
Thomas? Yeah, Keaton
Having
Thomas
him
is
back,
back.
he's going to be the leader.
Yeah, Keaton. Yeah, he had 106 total tackles.
Mhm. Yeah, pick 6. Yeah, he's in for a big season.
Yep.
I'm excited to see what I know Jackie Marshall's back on
Yep.
as a defensive end.
Yeah. Well, what about the big guy? Yeah, Linus Noel. Yeah.
Johannes Noel. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's 6'2", 337 pounds.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure he'll
Yeah. Big dude up front. Uh, yeah. Jackie Marshall is back, and
it's good to have
Devonte
Chizino.
Tizino.
Yep.
Yes, he brought you bring back all your defensive tackles. See, Tevin Maye is gone, and Garmin Randolph
Yeah, he's gone.
to the Chargers. Yeah, so you're with your starting defensive ends are gone.
Hmm. And then Carl Williams is back. So what's
Yeah,
Jenkins?
safety.
Yep.
Yeah, safety. Carl Williams
Dev,
and Devin Bob.
yep. Devin Bobby's back. So they have safeties coming back. I'm excited to see what what's his name, Travion Barnes from FIU. I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. He was I want to say he was all conference last season and last season
Yeah,
for FIU.
yep. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, you got Phoenix Jackson,
Yep, Phoenix
linebacker
as well.
from Fresno State.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, let's,
Experience definitely isn't lacking on our linebackers.
you got some safeties. You got Play City, Dejunga Sungu from Duke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did pretty good trying to pronounce his name. Yeah. So you got Jalen Jones, Edge from UTEP. Let's see, got a big got a big dude at D line from Tulane.
Yep.
Frillo. He's 6'2", 325. So
Yeah. Some of these transfers, although you're happy about the experience, you just want the chemistry. You just
yeah,
see it.
you got yeah, and then you got these two FCS transfers at corner. You got Calder Williford and KJ Makins, who got
Uh-huh.
Tennessee
Yeah,
Tech and Houston
Houston Christian.
Christian. So I think they used to be called Houston Baptist. Now
Yeah.
they're Houston Christian. Yeah.
Hmm.
You got in the corner. You got Calvin Simpson Hunt from Ohio State.
Yeah, he brings some size and strength, so
You
that's gonna
got another edge, another end in Marion. Winston from Oregon. Oh,
Marion.
yeah, you got a safety, Tyler Turner, also from Oregon. So there's Matthew Fobbs White,
Mhm.
another edge rusher. He's from Tulane. So, and you got Devin Turner, safety from Northwestern.
Yep.
So that's all the transfers on defense. In the corner, you already have get Caden Jenkins.
Yep. Caden Jenkins. Yeah, I think
Uh,
he's excited to see what some of these guys do. That's going to be my big concern heading into week one because Auburn's specialty is going to be their receiving core, so
yeah,
they're going to get tested right off the bat.
they got Cam Coleman. So yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Well, okay. I think we're ready to go ahead and talk about the schedule. All right, let's do it. Okay. Get all these ads out of the way. There we go. All right. So, of course, you open week one against Auburn.
Yes, we do, and I'm not sure how I feel about this game yet. While I am confident in our offensive side of the ball, the defense is going to have the most question marks, and the thing that Auburn's going to thrive the most on is going to be on the offensive side of the ball. It's just like their strength against our weakness, which was pass defense. Um, so if you plan on betting this game, I would take the over in this game because I think there's going to be a lot of points. I think right now it's sitting at 56 and a half.
Yeah,
Uh,
so take the over.
yes, the over. Well, I think the over is going to hit.
Yeah,
Would
I think this will be a good game. Yeah, definitely going to be
Yeah.
a lot of offense.
And it's
Yeah.
interesting because I think the line started out at around 3.5 for Auburn. It's now down to 1.5 for Auburn. So apparently the money's going on Baylor, which kind of makes me nervous. Um, but but yeah, this game really could go either way. But I think being at night, it's going to be a blackout theme. They've already come out with their uniform combination. It's going
Oh,
to be the
cool.
black helmet, black jerseys with the script Baylor on it, black pants. So I don't know. I'll be there regardless. So yeah, I'm pumped about this one, but mm, this is a tough one to pick. I
Yeah,
think
I did a preview for Auburn already, and I did have y'all, winning since it's going to be at home, on a Friday
yes,
night. So
yeah, I do feel good in that regard about it. It's
yeah,
just I'm just a little nervous about our secondary, but I think the offense is really going to come to play. And I think feeding off of that momentum, I think Baylor might eke out a close win.
yeah,
I think maybe I doubt that it is more than a touchdown either way.
yeah, something like a 45-38 kind of game or something, or maybe like
Something like that. Maybe
35 to maybe like 38-31, or yeah,
I could see something like that, 35-31.
Yeah.
something
Okay.
around that
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be
ballpark.
a close game. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Anyway, okay. So you want to know next up? You do play at SMU. So
Yeah, this is another game you want to take the over on. I want to say SMU does return quite a bit of their talent from season ago.
yeah,
Um,
they got their quarterback back. Not really much else on offense returns, but I guess they did get some guys out of the portal. But
yeah. Um, Here's the thing. That's going to be an early kickoff for them. Going up to Dallas. Um,
that's right. It's going to be an 11 a.m. kickoff. Yep.
yeah. Um, See, SMU is one of those teams, especially when it comes to defense. You just don't know what you're going to get any given week. But really, if you stop that offense, you stop them. But thing is, going up there, I I'm thinking about going to that game as well. It's Dallas isn't far from me, but I don't know. Just somehow, I just think that SMU gets like a game-winning field goal. I could totally see something like that happening. So I will give SMU a win.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. We got our first disagreement already because I did SMU already, so I do have y'all beating SMU. I don't think they're gonna do as good this year as they did last year, so I'm gonna give you the win there.
I hope so.
All right, next up, you've got Stanford. That should be an easy win. You should steamroll them.
Yeah, we should. You remember when they put up 56 points against Florida?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah,
But they gave up like 70.
yeah. Yeah, Florida scored won that game like 70-50. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it should be. It's 2-1.
All right, so that's it for your non-con. So next up, you do have your first Big 12 game at home against Arizona State. Of course they won the Big 12 or a playoff team last year, but of
Mm-hmm.
course they do lose Cam
Scatterboo.
Scattaboo. So
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how Arizona State adjusts after losing Cam Scatterboo because he um, he was pretty much their offense, a good bit of their offense last season. Um, I'll be interested to see if they decide to start throwing it a lot more, like more so lean as a almost a pass heavy offense. Not like a Mike Leach type pass heavy, but like primarily focus on passing, like Sam Levitt, um, to like Jordan Tyson. I mean, he's going to be one of the best receivers in the conference. But man, that's a tough first conference game to open up with. I know it's at home. Um, I mean, I think the crowd's gonna. It's definitely gonna bring a crowd, but I think just too many question marks on the secondary side of the ball is just going to prove too much, and I think my Bears drop this game.
wow. Yeah, I actually, yeah. I think you saw my Arizona video, but I actually had y'all beating them. I don't think Arizona State is going to be as good as they were without Scatterby. I mean, they won't completely fall off. They'll still be decent, but yeah, I got you beating Arizona State. And
Awesome.
then next up, you do play at Oklahoma State, and it is sandwiched between two big games: Arizona State and Kansas State. I mean, everyone's kind of forgotten about Oklahoma State. Uh, they went 3-9 last year. Yeah, I don't see them being that bad again this year. You do have to play them on the road, so I think that maybe I'll overlook them and they sneak up on you. And here's where I have you taking your first L.
Honestly, yes, I agree because this game makes me nervous. Going up to Stillwater early in the season, and it's sandwiched in between those two games.
Yep.
That's a recipe for a trap.
Yep.
And
It's a trap.
yeah, Admiral Akbar, yeah. Um, and Oklahoma State actually played us tough last season. I know we won by 10. That was our homecoming game, but Oklahoma State was competitive. And that honestly, Boone Pickens Stadium, that's a pretty underrated place to play. I mean, that is a loud stadium. That's because it's so intimate. Because you got the student section is literally right behind the visiting team's bench, and it's really intimate. And I think they did that on purpose to create that hostile environment. But that game makes me nervous. I think if we get out of there, even if it's a close win, I feel like that's going to be a huge momentum boost for Baylor. But
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, I'm actually I'm gonna agree with you. I think they overlook them, and I think Oklahoma State gets like I could see either a game-winning field goal or maybe a stop on fourth down. It'll be a one-possession game, but I think Oklahoma State's. I think um, I think they're going to be motivated this season because I think a lot of people are counting them out. One, and two, um, Gundy knows that his job's on the line.
Yep.
So I think combined with that, I think I think we drop that game. Close one, but I think they upset us. So 2 and 3, I have them.
Okay. So next up, you do post Kansas State. Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting one. I know a lot of people are riding high on Kansas State this season. A lot of them picking them to win the conference. But I don't know. Kansas State and Baylor, I don't know. They've always played us tough. It's going to be a tough one. Dylan Edwards, if you remember him from, I think he was at Colorado a few years ago.
Oh yeah.
He's
Yeah.
going to be there. They always have one of those like smaller type backs, like running backs. Like they've had Darren Sproles. They had what's his name from a few years ago? It's on the tip of my tongue. He was
Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn, man. He killed us. So I'll be interested to see how Baylor matches up against him. Avery Johnson, he's a really tall kid, quick. He's kind of like a Sawyer Robertson. Um, I don't know. I think somehow, some way, Baylor actually ekes out a win against Kansas State. I think the previous week it'll be kind of like their wake up call, like last year with Texas Tech, putting up 59 points on them. I don't think they'll put up that many points, but I think people will be like, Baylor's 2-3, and they'll start to overlook them. So I'm going to give Baylor the win against Kansas State.
Yeah, me too. Okay, next up, and then you play, and then you get your first bye week, and then after that, you do play at TCU.
Oh yes, the rivalry. That's what our game was called. It used to be called the rivalry, but they named it like the Blue Bonnet Battle, which is
Blue Bonnet.
stupid. Blue Bonnet Battle. Yeah, it was. To us, it'll always be known as the rivalry. Still is to me. I think Blue Bonnet. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, it was one of the best games of the year last season. Both
Yeah,
sides, on both sides. I mean, it was competitive from the word go. Um, but this is
yeah,
another
I
game.
think
If you're,
I think it'll be a good game again this year. I think the difference might be the running game. I mean, TCU's run game was not very good last year,
they
so I
hardly
think
ran the
that
ball.
yeah, they did hardly run the ball. So I think that your running game can wear them down with a running game, and you can slow down if you can slow down their run, which they don't do much running anyway. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think that y'all will gonna give y'all the win. Yeah.
yeah. The thing is, for those of you watching who are betting people, this is another game that you'll want to take the over, no matter what it is. There's going to be a ton of points in this game.
Oh yeah.
Last season, there was a combination of 71 points. So it was 37-34, so 71 points. So, yeah, the TCU is a pass heavy offense, um, which, that's their big thing, which the reason why they lost the games that they lost last season was turnovers. They did turn the ball over quite a bit. If Baylor can force turnovers against TCU and capitalize off of those turnovers, which I think they can, they usually did. Um, I think Baylor can. I think Baylor can win this game. And I here's the funny thing is. One of my buddies that I like to watch football games with each and every week. He's actually a TCU fan, and this game actually falls on his birthday,
Wow.
and we're all gonna be going up to that game. So if Baylor does end up winning this game, which I am gonna pick Baylor to win, um, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I always love this game. Yeah, it's yeah, take the points for sure. Over under, um, and I like Baylor to win. So I think what's that now? 4-3. I have them.
Uh, yeah. Okay. So next up, we do have uh you're at Cincinnati, and yeah, I think that you fall into the trap again, like with Oklahoma State, and then drop this one to Cincinnati. I think that Cincinnati is they're a team that's getting better. I think they were like 3-9 the first year in the Big 12, and then 5-7 last year. So I think if they can keep improving, I guess naturally the next progression would be um, 7-5. So
Hmm. Well, as Lee Corse always likes to say, not so fast, my friend. Um, this is one we'll have to go. I'll go the other way on you. I don't know. I think Cincinnati's a pretty young team for the most part. Well, experience wise, they are. I don't know if they have a lot as many returning starters. I do know that they got a lot of transfers, but when you get transfers, you know the chemistry has um, to mesh in order for it to be a success. But I think the last time Baylor played Cincinnati, it was up there, and Baylor did beat them pretty handily. I think it'll be something like that again. I think it'll be maybe I don't know a 2 touchdown game. I think Baylor comes out on top.
yep. So then next you play UCF. Yeah, yeah. Now they do get Scott Frost back. Of course, you remember in 2017 when Scott Frost had the undefeated season with UCF and they
Mm-hmm.
claimed a national
Yep,
championship.
the Natty
And
Champ.
then yep, and then he went off to Nebraska. Nebraska was terrible. So now he's back at UCF.
Mm. Yeah, we'll see how that second stint ends up being.
It's going to be a lot tougher this time because they're in the Big 12 now. So of course
Hmm.
last year they were what like 4-8 and
Yeah,
Gus Malzahn quit. Yeah,
Goose Malzoon.
yeah, he quit. Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Anyway, so you see, yeah, UCF is rebuilding. So
yeah,
yeah, I think y'all will beat them. Yeah.
yeah. It's our homecoming game. Yeah, Baylor seems to they seem to they try to bring their best for our homecoming games over the years because that's one of the big traditions down here. I want to say um, Baylor was the first school to have a homecoming parade. I want to say it was early 1900s is when they started that. But but yeah, I think Baylor will I think Baylor will be just fine on this game.
Yes, I think that you will beat UCF at home on homecoming.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. RJ Harv RJ Harvey was their player last year. He was their offense basically, and with him gone, um, yeah, I think that that's going to create a huge gap for their offense. They're going to really miss him, and not to mention, if you do you remember Alex Grinch? I want to say he was
Um. Oh
USC,
yeah.
was the
Yeah.
coordinator.
Yeah. He
He's
was a
UCF now.
DC at USC and
Yep.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yeah, he's UCF, the defensive coordinator now. So yeah, I like Baylor to win that game. I think comfortably. I think my blood pressure won't be nearly as high leaving that game.
That's good. Okay, next you get your second bye week, and then you got 3 games. 3 games to go. Next up, you play Utah, and let's see. Yeah, there are. Yeah, I mean Utah was bad last year. Really, they haven't been very good for the last couple of years, which is disappointing. You normally under
Hmm.
Kyle Whittingham, Utah has usually been been pretty good. So
Yeah, they have. See, the thing that Utah is going to bring back is pretty much the entirety of their offensive line. Um, so that'll be interesting to see how our lack of experience on the defensive line, because we're pretty thin on that side of the ball. How they match up against them.
Yep.
Um, but the thing with me regarding Utah, if you remember last season, um, when Cam Rising um, was playing in that game,
Yeah.
um, he actually went out of the game, and that
That's
was
right. Wasn't that the play where he like crashed into a water
Gator,
cooler?
the Gatorade cooler,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's
and
right. The
then
Gatorade cooler. Yeah.
messed his thumb up, I think, and
Yeah. Yeah.
really that it basically ended his career. And I know a few Utah mans that aren't real happy with Baylor because of that. And I don't know. I have a feeling that Utah might come out of that game pretty angry. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Revenge game for Utah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. There are many paths to 9-3. I do
mhm.
think this is one of them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have y'all getting upset by Utah. Yeah.
I I'm actually going to give us Baylor the win. I I think that the offensive experience. I I think that I think that'll help because I don't think Utah will have the guys to I guess play keep up with Baylor's offense.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they
Probably
might get a
not.
I think they might get a 7 to 10 point win.
Okay, so anyways, that leaves you with your last 2 games. You're at Arizona. Yeah, what happened to Arizona last year? They won 10 games in 2023, right? They were 10-3
Hmm.
with a bowl win, and then last year, they were like 4-8.
Yeah, they went 4-8.
Even I think that was after Jed, the name
Jed
Jeb Fish, he got left to go to
Washington.
Washington. So then they hired the guy from San Jose State, and it
Yeah.
just did not work well last year. Even though they had Noah Fifita and Tetro McMillan back, and of course now McMillan now in the NFL. So
I think
I don't know what Arizona's gonna do now. So yeah, I do think you go to the desert and get a win. Yeah.
I think they get that win too, but I'll be interested to see how Chris Hunter the third, which is going to be their wide receiver one, he emerged fairly quickly, like especially like late in the season. Like he really started to emerge and have some big games. And then Fafita, he's kind of a wait and see. Like he started out really promising and then had a huge slump last season. It's just like um, when you lost Fish, you lost that um, coach to player chemistry. It's kind of like with Jerry Kill and Diego Pavia, that player coach chemistry.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, Fafita lost that, and I think that really took a toll on him. But Brennan's a great coach. He turned San Jose State around. I mean, they were completely down in the dumps, and he's basically brought them up to where they are now, which is a pretty solid um, group of five program. But yeah, I think Arizona. I mean, I think I think Baylor gets the win. I think, yeah, I think
All
we'll be
right,
fine.
all right, all right. So now last game, you do host Houston, and yeah, I think that's the win. I mean, Houston is terrible. I mean, they've been really bad since they came in to the Big 12. Didn't really show any improvement from year one to year two. In fact, I think that they might have gotten worse. So I mean, yeah, I think this is a win. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Houston. I'm not as down on Houston as many others are. I think I think Willie Fritz is a solid coach, um, and they got they now have Connor Wegman under center now. If you
Oh
remember him
yeah.
from Texas A&M,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Rashawn Sanford at running back, who's I think he's a true sophomore. He had a good season last year. Um, then you have guys like Stephon Johnson, um, Makai Muse at the receiver.
Oh yeah. Makai Muse. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was from Georgia. Yeah.
yeah, yep. Um, I'm not as down on Houston as many people. I'm not going to give that like just an easy win. We only beat them by 10 last year. Um, but again, the offense that game really struggled. Baylor's offense. Just turnovers, pretty sloppy. I mean, I know they got the win, but it came down to pretty much being a nail biter.
Oh yes, right. Y'all did. Y'all lose to Houston last year?
No, no, we beat them last year,
Okay.
but it
Okay.
was a lot closer than it should have
Right.
been.
Okay. Okay.
But
I think that was TCU that I was thinking of that lost to Houston. But
yeah, TCU did lose to Houston. But yeah, I think Baylor gets the win there on senior day. Send those guys out with a win.
all
But
right.
those
So
nine
that'll
and
be
three, I had
yeah,
them.
9-3. Let's see. So we'll do yours first. You had 9-3, losing to SMU, Arizona State, and Oklahoma State. And then I also had 9-3. Had y'all losing to Oklahoma State, Cincinnati, and Utah. So
I'd be fine with a 9-3 season. Especially after losing so much defensive talent and then just being so thin, on that side of the ball. Um, I think 9-3 would give Baylor a shot at a Big 12 championship spot,
yeah,
but I think that they really have to start out well because their schedule, like I said in the beginning, was very top heavy. A lot of your tough games are going to be your first like month and a half, and then it gets a little easier. But yeah, we've got a lot of momentum heading into this season. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about Baylor this year. This is one of the more confident off seasons for me.
yeah, well, that's good. All right, so I guess it's gonna be it for us. So anyway, let us know what y'all think in the comments uh below. Give us your prediction for Baylor. Yeah, so Baylor man, is there anywhere where you want people to follow you at, or
I'm really not a social media guy, to be honest.
that's right? Yeah, you don't have your own channel, do you?
No,
No.
I mostly lurk in comment sections, and I follow everybody in the community. So yeah, I don't know.
All
All this
right.
is
So
about.
anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all again next time.